So again, and there's Joanee. So when you're talking about Harold or anything, that's Joanee he's referring to. And from what she said, what you interpreted, yes, he seems to be aware that it's his problem too. So she's the influence. She's the reptilian that takes care of everything. But Harold likes his position. So it's a viewpoint for her because she was in the membership there. And yes, there's no reason to like or dislike Harold. I learned things from Harold too. Uh, yeah, it's his problem too. Yes. And he's going to decide, when he wants to face all this. We're all going through the experience of creation and recognizing whatever. And so, Darwin and Harold just didn't pick it up. They did their part, but they just didn't get to, that real relationship that we all need. It's more than just, doing the spiritual exercises, seeing the different sounds and reading the books. I mean, these are part of it, yes, but that's not the reality of it, is to see it and thinking that, oh, it's spiritual and it's spirit and stuff like that. It's all kind of funny stuff that our personal mind dreams up, and it becomes our reality, and it's understandable. But life is indifferent to all of this. There's no consideration at all, but with her experience, it's very, very good for her to really see that and face it and see that it's okay. It's something she went through. We all went through it too. I was there too when Paul was here, and Darwin and Harold, and I knew both of them quite well. I was on the building committee with Darwin, a building committee that he created for Sedona and many things, and it was all fine for that time. And then it ran its ran its course. And so, but Joanee was in the background all the time. So this is the challenge. Okay. And so when I stepped into the Rod of Power in 2001, this was the first thing that was shown to me was the influence. And so, but it was really Joanee behind the scenes, but she had opened herself up to this purposely because she was reptilian. And then eventually, basically, Harold became reptilian too because he opened himself up to it. It looked good, his new position and his new wife, but things have come along. And Harold's a very good example of what not to do. And he can decide differently at any time, Even I had a lot of fun making all these funny images for years. And it was just fun, just doing that and seeing if the Eckas would wake up or react. Or I'm sure they didn't like it, but it's fun. It's all part of the wake up. It's part of the adventure. So, and it is important for her to see it and have the comparison. And she decides, her adventure with this. And it's great that, you and her and others step up because it's all for you. It's all for all of us to continue on and become more aware. That's it. There's no programs or, spiritual this or that or doctrines or whatever, no authorities anymore. It's just an isness to recognize that it's all okay. And we each have our own life, but at the same time, we share and support each other with the overall life is. That's what's so cool. So there's no attachments. We don't need any ideas, but we play with these things in creation. Yeah. But we have a comparison now to where there are no restrictions. That's the best part. No restrictions. It's wonderful because more witnesses are needed all the time. There's a lot going on, and it's all about awareness. So there's not a battle like the angels and the devils. No, it is awareness. We just show people how to become aware. And with the real light, they can't touch it because they don't recognize it. So it's becoming more and more aware. So we have these experiences and tell her it's great that she shares this because it inspires others to pay more attention and focus. Very important. need this relationship with this isness to recognize it, to, fulfill the awareness so that the individual's okay. It's a big journey. It's really a big journey. So, yes, it takes time. You have to be very patient. And so, again, what the true reality of life is, it's not about just getting an answer. We need to know certain things here to survive and do what we do here in the physical. But realistically, the bigger picture is that there's just a whole lot more. So this is just the first step. This is just the first stage that we go through, and it takes many lifetimes. It seems like a long time, but it's not. It's all now. And as you become more focused and real with what's real, you see this nowness. And this is what's so cool. That's why I decided to call it the new nowness, because for the most part, the consciousness here that has been created is in a flow of cause and effect, time and space, karma and reincarnation, and thinking that there's some kind of answer there. It's not about, life is not about answers. Okay, we create these things in creation. It's about what is, what life is, and to recognize it. So that's the best part. And so the more we let go and the more patient we are, actually, the better it is. We don't have to rush to anywhere anymore. It's all okay. Yes, and thank you. So the next 1,000 years is going to go zippity doo dah. It's going to be zip. It's done. So be patient. We got a lot to do, and we're going to have fun doing it because of you and others. And thank you so much. Do you, do